Good evening and happy full moon. Welcome to our full moon channeling with the master teachers and I believe Archangel Michael also. And if you're here as a video, it's going to have the same power because we're talking about interdimensional energies and beings. So it's not of time and space. And I'll actually timestamp when I start the meditation as well as when I start the instructions also. So what I'm going to do now is just greet the people because it takes a couple minutes for people to get their live notifications and talk a little bit about what's going on. There's a lot of energy. It's really at a height of energy, and we can take advantage of this for our ascension to step through those portals, if you will, to higher dimensional reality and higher consciousness. So we're going to work with interdimensional frequencies that your body, your consciousness, your spirit, your soul understands, even if you don't, that'll help to trigger some DNA awakening. So let me just put my glass on. Actually, there's only a couple of people on now. So Angela and Yvonne and Star, okay, people are finding me. Hey, Truthway, Victor, hi, welcome and welcome, Pam. And that's it so far, at least on the chat. So anyway, hope we're having a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Um, the full moon actually peaks tomorrow morning. What time is it? I just did a live stream on. I don't remember what time, but I think around 8:30 a.m. So it's only a few hours away. So the energies are really, really strong. And it's really a special time that we're in now. It's not an easy time, but it's really a special time. And the more we can open our heart and stay in the positive vibe and the positive flow, the less we're going to have to deal with like crazy disruptive events on earth and in our lives, and have a smoother transition to new earth or higher collective consciousness or higher realities, which is the trend that we're going into. So anyway, a couple more people came in. Robin Morgan, welcome. And Laura Lawrenson, welcome. And Claire, welcome. So people are slowly finding us. Hello, Deborah. And my pleasure. And hello, Laura. Wow. Did your readings end already, Laura? I had a feeling you wouldn't be here, so I'm glad that they did. Anyway, unless you didn't do it tonight. But anyway, and hello, Pandora. Hello, Millie. All right, people are starting to find us. They're starting to come in. And I don't need my glasses now, though I might put them back on. Uh, yeah, it's perfectly timed, right? Right, Millie? Yeah. Also, Jared's home. Did that just end also, or? Thank you so much, Laura, that you wanted to make it for me. I feel very honored. Yes. And Jared's home. That was at 7 also. I thought it was going to be 9:30, but I saw the notice this morning. All right, I don't need to have the pings on, right? Because I don't need to listen to you, right? So the volume's off. If anybody can hear me, just let me know. So let me talk briefly about what's going on, a real cosmic portal, and then next Tuesday we're going to do another transmission for the 1111 portal also. I think that's next Tuesday. So we'll do that at 8 p.m. also. So you guys can all join us for that one as well. But we have a full moon. It's a super full moon. It's the largest full moon in 5 years until next December. So in about 13 months, we have an even closer, larger full moon. And it's also in Taurus, where the moon is exalted. The rulership is at Cancer, but it's as the moon passes through Taurus, it's said to be at its exalted point. So in other words, it's stronger. Then we have the wild card, 3-eye atlas, the interstellar object / alien craft, whatever it is. I'm going to do a fun video about that. And actually, even though I still believe on the 3D that it's actually is an object, but I'm going to present compelling arguments that it actually is really an alien craft. So I'm going to have a little bit of fun with that one. I'm going to film it. Actually, I'm going to release it Thursday. I'm going to film it tomorrow. Going to come out Thursday. But anyway, I'm digressing a little bit, but not really, because that's adding energy. That's adding fuel to the system. And then there's 3 other comets, I think 3 others in the inner solar system now, or 4 others. But there's Lemon Comet that's about to make its perigee or perihelion. I forgot which one. And then there's what's the other one called? Swan. Yeah, the Swan Comet. Anyway, point being is that these celestial travelers, they're energetic and they possess consciousness and intention. And so we have that. We have some cool planetary alignments and a really, really powerful full moon. And the energies are just cranking. And we had 2 X-class flares on the east limb of the sun, but still Earth facing. So we may get glancing blows from the coronal mass ejection. But these sunspots are being, I believe, exacerbated, is that the right word? Energized by the full moon, because it's very gravitational, and the full moon is closer to the Earth, so it's more connected to the Earth's electromagnetic field. We have Mercury in station, so that's very close to the sun, which is part of the sun's electromagnetic field. So when it's not moving, all that potential is just locked in one area. Then we have these objects with these large dusty comets that are also electromagnetic. And it's really, I believe, exciting the sun. And I could also say that these are just physical prompts that are happening to reveal a much greater story of what's going on in the cosmos and consciousness. So, and that's really what we're going to tap into in this channeling. So what do we do? How does this work? Well, I work with a group called the Master Teachers, and they'll work as I'm channeling, they'll work with my energy fields. And as we're all joining in meditation, they're able to access you. And through your higher self, your spiritual self, whatever you want to call that, they're able to actually help to increase the energies, raise the frequencies and the velocities of the energies. And that's just extra prana and chi. And what that does, it's going to help to awaken DNA, help to activate DNA, help to activate dormant potentials that we all have that we're starting to awake to. And we do some toning and light language. And though you may not understand that consciously, your spirit understands it. So it's interdimensional. That's how they describe it. And they describe themselves as interdimensional beings, that they're not physical, that they're energetic, and they exist within the realm of collective consciousness. So in essence, they're really part of me and part of you, if you want to look at it that way. But there's a world where they also exist outside of us and work with us that way. But anyway, so they work with that, and through this language, it helps to awaken, it helps to open up dormant potentials, and to help you to tune into higher realities, higher frequencies, and to really help you in your ascension. And tomorrow, on Wednesday at 7:00, we're going to do an even more powerful channeling for the full moon, but that's going to be on Spirit Mind Family. That's the Patreon site. So I'll leave information if you want to join that also. That's going to be tomorrow at 7. And we go a little bit deeper there because it's a private platform. So we're able to go a little bit farther and a little bit deeper. But I think you may find that this goes pretty, this will be pretty intense also. So what else do we need to say about this? Yeah, I feel like they're just saying, we're helping to open portals of new information that are newly available within the collective field. I mean, newly in terms of the concept of linear time. I mean, they've always been available, obviously, and really to assist in the ascension. So we're really on the threshold of a major shift in the collective consciousness. It's going to cause a lot of chaos. It already is, and the old is going to fall. But the more of us that can awaken, and those that are awakening, the more we can be in our power and send more light into the collective, the easier the transition is going to be. So they're really here to assist humanity in this process of rapid evolution. So we're a species that's been crawling for a while. Now we're learning how to walk, and we've attracted a lot of attention from the extraterrestrials and the interdimensionals, because they realize that we are the world now that's about to make its evolutionary jump. Thousands of years from now, it might be another world, and all the attention will go to that world. So that's what's going on. So we're very privileged to be not only alive at this time, even though it's hard, but to be aware and conscious enough to really appreciate it and to make a difference and to be part of it. So you're really channeling just as much as I am. And as we're doing that, we're feeding the collective and we're feeding the earth fields also. So there's a little bit of an explanation for you. And I see actually a few people got on, but we're kind of a 25. Yeah, we're a small group tonight, but this is very specialized work. And I don't do for popularity points. I have other videos I do for the algorithm. This one is for the community, for us, and for the world community at the end of the day. So on that note, I think we're ready to begin. Let me just put my class on, just if there's any thing. If there's Swan, yeah, SWAN, but I forgot the letters. Is it A? No, not AI Swan. AI something else. I can't remember. All right. I have a feeling that they're here. Anyway, like I said, Archangel Michael, as I was starting to prepare, and I always do my angelic grid before I channel anyway. But when I called in Archangel Michael, he came right to me, or they came right to me. So I think, yeah, I'm getting a strong yes. I'm seeing cats. So the Lyrans are here. Yay, Lyrans. So we have a lot of interdimensional, extraterrestrial, and inner Earth beings, and inner conscious beings. Like there's inner beings within us in like an inward dimension. So we're only aware of the outer dimension, but as above, so below, as without, so within. So there's an equally infinite inner dimension also, where there's life and beings that are within us and within our being. So our hearts are the center of the universe. No matter where you go, you'll always be the center of the universe. That's why it's your universe, right? YOU universe, right? So anyway, on that note, let's get nice and relaxed. Let's start the process. So we do it's partly guided meditation, and the idea is part of the channeling is verbal. So as they're talking through me, try to stay in your meditative state, even if they're imparting information, philosophical stuff. And they will say incrementally, we are raising the frequencies. And that's just a cue to let you know that they are working with you to increase the flows. And what the higher flows do, well, they help to clear your system. So it may dislodge lower energy. So thereby causing anxiety or physiological reaction. If that happens, try to breathe through it. And then also through the higher frequencies, it helps to raise your consciousness. And the more the more energy we're allowed, the more fluid and elastic we can be in our body and our energy fields, to allow more chi and prana, which is just the energy of spirit. Consciousness is the thought, prana is the energy of great spirit. And the more that's able to go through you, well, the more power becomes at your disposal to manifest your reality, to cure disease, and to ascend to higher states of consciousness and being, and to tap into higher gifts that are dormant in most people. So on that note, let's get nice and relaxed. And I'm tuning in also. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. They're here. I feel them. And inhaling the love and the light all around you, the universe. Inhale, circulate that around your heart and all around you. Exhale and release any stuck energy or energy to the world or others that you don't wish to be toting around in your energetic fields any longer. Inhaling love and light. Hold, circulate, exhale, release. Just like physically, we breathe in life-giving oxygen, we release carbon dioxide, the byproducts of our physical body. So as above, so below. So we inhale fresh energy, we exhale and release energy that's been used back to the fields to be recycled into positive light once again. So as you're doing that, inhaling love and light, feeling that circulating, opening, exhaling, releasing, and feel your shoulders relax as you slowly let your breath come to a very normal, nice, comfortable rhythm. Feel your chin and cheeks relax, especially the chin. And feel your temple and forehead relax. And anytime you feel tense or stress and you remember, just take a deep breath or two, relax your shoulders, your chin, and your forehead. And 85% or more of your body can automatically relax just by doing that. And you can augment that just by feeling waves of relaxation coming down through the top of your head, through your face and the back of your head, scalp and down into your neck, shoulders, through your arms, through your torso, down to your hips, legs, knees, shins and calves, ankles, feet, toes. Going deeper and deeper as we are, Adam and the master teachers. When I channel, it's more a blending. It's not a trance channel, though I am in a light trance. So it's conscious. I'm conscious that I'm doing this. And it's sort of a blending of my energies and theirs. Yes, dears. Yes, Adam. That was a very apt description, and we thank you for that. And if we may, we are going to ask Adam to just kind of step aside for a moment, and we ask you to do the same thing. Any doubts or disbeliefs, stresses or worries, just let those step aside for a moment. Suspending any disbelief, even if you are skeptical. We do encourage intelligent skepticism in your earth life, by the way, so no problem with that. Just let that step aside for a moment. Then you can be more cleanly and clearly in the flow. And you have a big, bright, beautiful full moon, your primary satellite, that is a beacon of information, a portal within itself, which is why there's so much legend, lore, and so much effect on your psyche and consciousness. It's very close, and the light is at a maximum. The stage is set, the table is set for very powerful frequency upgrades. The full moon, especially when it's big and large, that's more photons hitting your earth. Yes, that's more light. And your sun with its X-class flares, coronal mass ejections, filament ejections, and high-speed coronal hole streams is more light and energy from the sun. And comets also have their light, their frequency. So you are just being flooded with all kinds of light, all kinds of energy, which can be disruptive in a way, but it's for a positive reason. Disruption in what way? Of sleep patterns, of stream of thoughts, of beliefs. Did you tap into these higher resonances? It also changes your relationship with yourself and the world around you, and thus it starts to alter the belief system because you start to tap into deeper and higher information. And we are not here to guide or suggest any religions or spiritual paths or anything. We only have one job and one job only, and that's to raise the frequencies, to assist in raising consciousness and energies, and support all paths, all beliefs, all forms of spiritual growth and development. And encourage beyond all else is to be you, to be your individual self, to not be easily swayed, yet not be closed off to ideas of others, recognizing that much of it is programming or rabbit holes that try to trap those on an awakening path just part of the plan, part of the matrix. It's not bad, it's not good, it just is. And it's good to be aware. So keep relaxing as we are talking and raising the frequencies. So the traps that are laid in your grand process, in your trail of human evolution and personal spiritual awakening, is filled with detours, traps, rabbit holes, and stuff like that. And if you happen to fall into one, well, big deal. You learn and grow, and you'll find your way out and continue on your path. If things happen in your world that are tough and people suffer, well, suffering is only of the illusion of the body and the mind. We say this with utmost compassion because we recognize while it's happening to those dealing with it, it's very real and very troubling. But in the grand scheme of things, it's all an illusion. The spirit, the light, that is what's real. The illusion is the classroom, the Maya, the matrix. So we work with you to help raise your light, raise your consciousness, raise awareness, ease the tensions and sufferings of the physical 3D. Yes. So you're raising the frequencies. Imagine or visualize the beautiful full moon is within your heart, opening, bringing your heart to higher resonance, greater coherence, expanding through your body, your brain, your auric fields, becoming one with the physical moon and the stars and the beings in this multi-dimensional reality that you live in. Your consciousness is locked into just one of an infinite number of realities that you have access to. And you start to access all the others when you start to pull attention away from your physical body being an identity and more into the presence of all that there is. And with that, the heart becomes open and grateful. And then you can come into coherence and realize, aha, it's all an illusion. Now I must learn the truth. So energetically, we will help you on that path and that mission at this time. So you're raising the frequencies. That oneness with the moon. Imagine that the moon within you grows and it's all around you, becoming a Merkaba in its shape or texture, as it were. So it can be a round, cylindrical, or round, spherical is the word we look for, round, spherical, glowing object, and be a Merkaba, a star tetrahedron at the same time, an ascension light vehicle. We will do our toning in light language as the channel explained, and we shall reiterate. Your soul and higher self understands and responds to these sound currents, these vibrations, these interdimensional waves that come in the form of sound, but they're energetic waves. So are we ready? Feel your root. Feel very connected to the earth. Feel the moon expanding through your heart. And feel the threads of light and energy from above also. Just hold that intention as we continue to raise and accelerate the energies. We are simply prepping you now. Greetings that come to you with love and light. As the being or collective you know of as Archangel Michael or Michael at your service to help to ground, to crystallize these energies and frequencies, to give you that sense of strength, confidence, and purpose. We too exist within your collective fields of energy, in the inner rung or the inner sphere, circling that central sun or that emanation of God consciousness that rains down on your world the beautiful sunbeams from your physical sun. We understand at this time we must be strong. We must be grounded. We must be centered in the flow, in the light of our own being, of our own strength. Know that Michael is within you, not outside of you. I am the shining solar plexus, the solar chakra, the angel of fire, of creation, destruction, and creation. The one that will come to you in the time that you need that extra layer of security and safety. But now we come to assist the master teacher to assist you in not just raising the frequencies, but creating, shall we say, an energetic vacuum, if you will, in order to hold these higher frequencies, in order to hold them within your space rather than allow them to dissipate as soon as they come in, so that they can continue to work with you, that continue to build your auric fields, your energetic fields, to keep you safe in a world that wants to shoot down and destroy spiritual connections for the control of the masses. Again, just the matrix, just the classroom, just the style of learning, the vehicle of learning and growth of the reality that you have chosen to be in this moment in time and space. So now as we assist in containing the energies, we ask you to do just the opposite and expand the energies. Understand that you're not contained within the physical 3D. You're not contained by Archangel Michael, the master teachers, or anything, because you are all inclusive. You are an expansive being. You are all things. You are the quantum field, the realm of spirit. All is accessible. All is within you and outside of you. And you are outside of all. So feel your space being held strong now. Feel your skeleton is sturdy and strong. Your frame is unbendable, yet you are fluid and you can bend with the wind just like a reed. Firm and strong, yet pliable and supple. You are, shall we say, an ironweed. And hold that intention, hold that energy as we assist in holding your space, keeping your auric fields, shall we say, strong, sturdy, and thick. We're raising the frequencies. You're working with the archangels, including Michael. We are your friends and cosmic loved ones, the master teachers at your service. Relax and breathe. We will begin the transmission now. Feel your space being held sturdy, solid, strong frame. Sit supple and flowing. Elastic fluid. No obstruction. No need for obstruction. That's of older. That's the programming. That's suppressed traumas from this and other lifetimes. It's an illusion. It does not exist in this present moment, dear ones. It's just a memory. It's just a thought. Just an experience. You are present in all there is. And the traumas of this and other lifetime are not real. Own that. We will assist you in owning this. And stay grounded. Feel the moon in your heart, the moon around you, and the Merkaba field spinning your light ascension vehicle, allowing for greater transmissibility through your auric fields that we can work with you with of course, the direction of your higher self. We'll begin this lunar supermoon transmission for expansive consciousness fields and open up new portals of information, energizing, activating your DNA for higher gifts, abilities, and to ascend to your next spiritual level. Ashubada Usisi Aboko Wakaka Manono Kwa Maini Yadodoba Yako Koshiada Nanaya Maya Koshiada de Temini Hoshiane Antonio Yokasaya Baba Young Wasiso Sosia Wapatu to say Wa hososia se wa wa to se ba don yanana ba wonton yanana he woso wakyum anano no boyo no ninya Eshanyo Natitio Bahio We Sawaya Relax, breathe, allow. We're raising the frequencies. Feel heart and auric fields open, expansive. Like a lotus with 1,000 of petals opening up, accepting gracefully these higher information and frequencies. You'll finish the transmission silently. Stay present and open, dears. Raising the frequencies. Now we will complete to seal the energies with light code transmission activation. You're assisting your higher self in assimilating, directing, utilizing these higher energies. No to hishisha haha no nia to so that ka to so nia no 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 Yes, we are complete. We're going to ground the energies now. You start to feel the energy starting to slow down. Maybe deepen your breath. Imagine there's flows, waves of energy washing over you from the top of your head through your whole body, inside and out, through your legs and feet, sweeping through your body and into the earth. Sweeping old layers old useless layers. They're not part of your consciousness at this time. You have evolved, transcended past that. Just let the energy sweep those old layers away. And start to feel through your heart, down through your sacral, through your root, and into the earth. Roots that extend deep into the floor and into Mother Earth to help ground and center you and to help ground these energies. And we will assist you in grounding the energies, but also to share this transmission and this energies with the earth fields, with the conscious living being called Mother Earth, all her children and collective consciousness. So here's where we get to share the love, share the wealth, and to assist in upgrading humanity. We pray that all beings be happy and free, be protected from all harm, all suffering that's needless in the power struggles that are playing out on planet Earth as part of the ascension program. We pray to have our brothers and sisters strength, healing, comfort, and empowerment to assist in their awakening and upgrade. Those all the beings on Mother Earth and in the cosmos, in the great web of light that we are all part of, including us, the interdimensional beings, the master teachers. Feel your roots deep, grounding in center. Imagine or visualize a little tailpipe just at the base of your auric egg, maybe a little bit below your hips, your butt, maybe partly in the earth, and just visualize an opening in a little tailpipe. Set the intention that all excess energy just drains out of that. With this high influx of frequency, it can create energetic byproducts within your auric fields that could lead to tension, static electricity kind of energy that we don't want. We want to feel very calm. We want to sleep good tonight and be able to help our bodies and ourselves assimilate these upgrades through our sleep and meditations over the next several days. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Drink lots of water. I've got my lemon water. During these high energy periods, full moons with interstellar objects, high solar activity, all this energy beaming on Earth, you got to feed our bodies well, drink lots of water to cleanse. You don't feed your body junk that clogs up your body and clogs your energy fields, and then the energies get stuck and it's not comfortable. And in fact, it downright hurts in some cases. So this is the time, because as you upgrade, and if you were, and during this transmission, depending on what you're ready, some of you may have or had gamma experiences where you go into a high brainwave like frequency, have like a DMT release or a crown chakra opening. Some may, whatever you're ready for, that's the next level that this will help you to come into, basically. I meant to say that in the beginning, but I didn't. So I'm saying it at the end. But drinking lots of water. I've got lemon water, in fact. Keep clear. Keep your thoughts and emotions as clear as possible. If you have so-called negative emotions and feelings, don't try to suppress them. Just step out and let them play out. And if you just observe, then you don't hold on to it. It'll pass much more quickly. We're human. We're going to have our moments of fear, anger, frustration, doubt, whatever it is. And that's what I got for you guys. So those of you in Spirit Mind family, tomorrow, 7 o'clock, we're going to take this another step further and do some more transmission work. That'll be on the pinned comment, how to join if you want to join the inner core community on Spirit Mind family. That's on the Patreon site. And we'll be back here on Sunday, I guess, at 11 a.m. for tarot time. The next Tuesday, the 11/11 portal activations, we'll do that also. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Grateful for you. Thanks, everybody that came in. Love you guys. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Lakeside. Hi, I think I said hi to you. I can say hi again, Angela. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Michelle, Aubrey, Robin, if I missed you earlier. Anybody that I missed, thank you. That's what it is. All right. So ending now. Love you. See you next time.